start, I want to tell you about myself, that I am an oxymoron in this Indian system. I'm part of the Modi family, and I don't fit in the Modi family. I started my career with Philip Morris in America. I worked for them for 2 years, and my biggest shock when I came back in '94 was the term "kal ho jayega." And I would every day think that this will be done, but in Indian ethos or Indian way of working, "kal ho jayega" means wait for God to descend and it will happen. And since then, my philosophy has been very different. Unlike the people on the dais who have brands who are trying to Indianize for the Indian consumer, in the last 14 years, my endeavor has been to westernize brands in the Indian diaspora. I today run 2 brands which I manage directly. One's a chain of stores called 24/7, and another brand of cosmetics called Calabar. Let me start with 24/7. It's been 12 years since we've been in the market. So when I first launched, people said, convenience store business will not work. 24-hour business will definitely not work. Because who will come at night? It's good you start at 10, but open late till 11, but that's when the consumer will come. To my confidence and to others' surprise, my peak hour of business today is not 11 a.m., it's not 10 p.m., but it is between 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. At 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. in a 24-hour, 24/7 store, there is no walking space. People are buying food, soft drinks, hair dyes. Sorry, we don't keep any electronics, but people are buying condoms. People are just buying. To the extent that in a day shift, we have 3 people, but from 12 to 7, we have 6 people. Because the amount of people in it, we can't handle. We get an average of 2,000 clients per day, out of which 1,200 to 1,400 come at night. From old, from young, from children, from people wanting a glass of ice, a soda, to have a scotch in the cars, you name it. You can't even imagine what all people want. People are talking about aloo paratha, and we talk about hot dogs. Our number 1 seller in 24/7 stores is an American-style hot dog with mustard, ketchup, mayonnaise, and relish. So there are both kinds of consumers, or a consumer is today in a dichotomy where he is Indian, wants things for the Indian, but at the same time is saying, I am no less than other people all over the world. With the influence of MTV, with this thing of Hollywood, and with Bollywood copying Hollywood, I feel that going in the market more foreign for me has been better. Yes, there have been twists. We sell aloo puri, we sell samosas, but we sell hot dogs and burgers and pizzas as well. I then will just switch over to a brand which is very dear to me by the name of Calabar Cosmetics. It's an Indian-grown Indian brand. I started this brand again 10 years ago, and my goal was to follow L18 from Lakme and streetwear from Revlon. When I first started, I started in Chandigarh, and people said, who are you? I said, well, I'm from the Modi group, thinking that it'll open some doors. It didn't. 5 doors got opened, and then retailers approached me saying, we've got a notice from my uncle saying they're not part of Modi Revlon. They are part of the Modi group, but not part of Modi Revlon, so don't give them a space. And that's my uncle, not my enemy, but my uncle. And so I realized at that point that there will be fierce competition from outside and from within. And to survive that, what do? I don't know how many of you have experienced 24/7 and Calabar. Those who experience color bar among the ladies, thank you very much for your patronage. And those men here who haven't experienced color bar, I urge you to buy color bar to make your wife, mother, daughters, sisters happy. I learned one thing with Philip Morris. That is, whatever you do with passion and from your heart. For all of you here who are retailers, for all of you here who want to get into retail, for all of you who are looking for a mantra or some insight coming to the conference, the Franchise India conference, there's only one mantra. There's only one mantra is your belief. There's only one mantra that has led me to be successful is to not reinvent the wheel. Today, color bar, our growth is very slow. We are only growing at a CAGR growth of 60% for the last 5 years. According to recent numbers, we have become the third largest color cosmetic brand in the country. But there is nothing Indian about us. We promise you the same product as a MAC, Bobbi Brown, and Chanel. We promise you the same performance. We promise you the same colors plus more. And we promise you a price that they can't match. Of course, this is not innovation. This is copying. I am a firm believer that bring the best to India and don't invent. We today, last 5 years have grown simply because of that. Simply because we buy our product and develop our product in France, in Italy, in Germany. We buy from the same people that MAC, Bobbi Brown, Chanel buy. I have only one mandate, how to choose a manufacturer. If he makes for these brands, he's my manufacturer. If he doesn't, forget it. And there's a reason to that. The reason to that is they've already done the qualifications. They've already done the due diligence. For me, I don't need to go and do it again. The second innovation, which I believe in, again in copying, was to bring in the same concept of MAC stores in the Indian market for a brand that was not super luxury. So when I first opened my first store in Select City, people said, you're mad. How do you pay for a rent that a brand can't afford? At that point, Arjun Sharma, the CEO, owner of Select City, said, Samir, this place is expensive. You think you can afford it? I said, I don't know. At that point, 1,80,000 rupees per day was very expensive. But today, looking back in the last 5, 6 years, I think we made the right decision to follow, to copy, to innovate, but from the point of view of being a domestic brand, but giving everything a foreign brand gives. So my viewpoint, I don't know that I can't talk to you about what's going to happen in 2015, because I myself don't know what's going to happen. What's going to happen in 2015, you can probably hear from more learned gentlemen on the dais or from the internet. But I would like to just share what can happen with your belief and determination. With your belief and determination and an idea, no idea is bad, you can create something that is truly unique. Our uniqueness is foreign but Indian, large colors for the Indian woman, and only one endeavor. I have a single-minded focus and endeavor. How many of you have gone out with 2 or 3 women to a restaurant? Wise? How many of you? Come on, raise your hand here. Unless you all go only with men. Do you see that women go to the bathroom in 2s? Not in 1s. Men get up and say, excuse me, I'll just come back. Women say, excuse me, we will just come back. So whenever they go in, they do their touch-up, they do their makeup, they do their blush, and they take out the lipstick. Usually, a lot of women take out a MAC lipstick because MAC is considered prestigious and premium. I just want to replace that MAC lipstick with Color Bar. I have no other focus. I am hoping that more and more women take out Color Bar. And I'm seeing that happen. I'm seeing my friends, I'm seeing women in page 3, when they walk in, at least they have one Color Bar product in their bag. So if you can manage to get your product across, whether it doesn't matter if it's a middle class, upper middle class, or rich, then the job is done. I have another big challenge. I have another big challenge today with people like L'Oreal, Lakme, Maybelline. I have a big challenge. So when you open a Femina, when you open a Stardust, or Cosmopolitan, or Vogue, majority of the glossies talk about these brands. So how do I cut across this category and be different? So we have decided as a brand that we will not use models. We will just use real women. Women who are Indian, women who don't really talk about being Aishwarya Rais, but really women who talk about confidence and beauty. So going forward, what I feel is the next revolution for us is real women, real products is what we are focusing on. And we believe, or I believe, that we will catch up soon with other brands. And like they said, going from India to foreign, we also have made forays internationally. We are now in Dubai, we are in Kuwait, we are in Abu Dhabi. We're looking into getting Russia to mid Europe, to Singapore, Hong Kong. For only one reason is the quality of international products, performance of international products at a decent price. So the mantra is really foreign, but right performance, right price. That has led to our success, and that has led to the changing industry. Today, if you go to the malls, you'll find shops and kiosks of Indian other brands which are similar to a Mac and Bobby Brown in the last 2 years. And that is similar because Color Bar did the first innovation of copying. Now everybody is copying us. The other thing that, an example is technology. You talk about e-commerce. For me, technology is not on e-commerce, but for me, technology is really in giving experience to the woman. Unfortunately, in the makeup industry, brick and mortar is very, very important. Women want to look, touch, feel. A lot of women use two colors, two lipsticks as one, because they don't get the right color. So as a going forward innovation, what I'm working on soon is that women can walk into my stores and make their own color. That you can come in and custom order your lipstick and get delivered out the lipstick in 15 minutes. The other big problem today, or innovation that is coming in today, is nail art. But nail art is expensive, time-consuming, and something that women love, but don't have enough time to do it. The next innovation that I am introducing is to get your nail art done by a machine. You can put your face, you can put your a few thousand designs on your nails, and all of it in 4 minutes. In 4 minutes, you'll be able to do your entire 10 nails. Only your hand nails for now. Toes I'm working on, but so this is what's needed. What's needed today is experience. What's needed today in the market is really thinking beyond, bringing innovation, and bringing performance-based systems. And that's my advice, that look outside and don't be shy in copying. When someone tells me, Mr. Modi, you're copying, and I said, thank you. Thank you very much, because that is what I am. I'm a great copier. I'm a great copier. I don't believe in reinventing. I don't believe in saying X or Y. To the extent that I had an argument with another company that I started, direct selling company called Modi Care. And for the last 12 years, I've not been in that business, and I've just joined back the Modi Care business. Two of my people said that, why do you want to change? Because Modi Care in the last 12 years changed the direction I started the company. Why do you want to change back? I said, because what I started, somebody else copied and made it better. You went back to something that we want, some foreign company or Indian company was. I started copying Amway. Somebody else has now copied Modi Care. Now we want to go back and copying that people who copied us. So the advice I was given last week by my entire management team, Mr. Modi, you're taking a great risk. You're taking a great risk to going back to the ethos that you believed in. My only one reply to them was, this is my belief, and this is my company. Either you're on the boat or you're off the boat. Because I believe copying does two things. It already sets the benchmark. It already sets what action, if you do, what results will come. You don't have to reinvent that. So when you're trying to innovate, you're trying to figure out the results. And therefore, my advice, don't be shy for copying. Don't be shy to be foreign. Don't be shy for performance. And don't be shy to take a risk. Because I was just asking Ritu when I started, before starting, what do you want me to speak on? Because the topic written on the inauguration session doesn't make sense to me. Because I'm very bad at reading English. I'm very bad in putting something together to say, let's present this. I can only say what I say. Good, bad, right, wrong from my heart. I don't think you're coming here to learn about what one should read about. So I just want to leave you, I know my time's limited from coming late, is as an Indian, take that risk. And don't listen to anybody else. Do what you feel is right in your heart. Copy, 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 copy. And learn from copying. In fact, L'Oreal is a great company. And I got a great idea today when we were speaking about sachets, hair color sachets. So I think I should also get into hair color sachets, because that's something that I should copy. So don't be afraid in taking somebody's idea, because he has done the thought, he has done the research. Can you imagine the benefit? Somebody spending millions of rupees doing the research, and you just going and taking that research and saying, wow, sachets for hair color, wonderful. Similarly, a face wash for men. I've thought about face wash for men, but my first idea was to come out with a foundation for men. Now you may think that's really odd.
No, we have. L'Oréal Paris has foundation for men.
Not in India.
Not in India.
In India. India today, 40% of men visit beauty parlors to become beautiful. So why not come out with a foundation for men? Because today the man is a, what do you call, a metrosexual. I'm sure a lot of you use foundation here, but I'm not afraid to say men do. Unfortunately, I don't have my nail polish on today, but I try every single product I launch. You'll find me, if you meet me outside the office at times, you'll find me having nail polish. I'm not shy of saying I'm a man, but I wear nail polish. Because if I don't believe in it, I can't expect the consumer to believe in it. Brands are important. Brands are important because brands become bigger than me, the company, or you. To the extent, I'm also in the tobacco business. So, just exactly 1 minute. And I decided 6 months ago that I won't smoke my own brand, which is also my collaborator's brand called Marlboro. So yesterday, I have launched my own pack called SM. It took me 6 months of development in New Zealand, packaging from China, made in India. So today, from today onwards, I can say, this is the brand. This is a belief, this is a brand. The brand is Samir Modi. And you all are the brand. So believe in that brand, and thank you very much for giving me the time to hear me.